folks, Ron Smith here again, and I want to congratulate you for showing up to your own recovery. And if you're new to this station, I just want you to know that this is for someone that is experiencing addiction or trying to overcome addiction. You have some level of motivation to change. This station is for you, or for those that are helping someone overcome addiction, and even for those that are trying to make better life choices. But today is going to be real focused on recovery and how it happens. But I do want to make a disclaimer that I'm an ex-addict helping another addict. Okay, if you're going through some type of treatment right now, if you're experiencing some type of mental health situations or circumstances, then continue to see your therapist, continue to see your doctor, continue to focus in on whatever treatment program you're going through. This is just supplemental to whatever it is that you're experiencing and whatever your services are at this time. So continue to do that. Matter of fact, the National Institute on Drug Abuse asked a question. They said, can addiction be treated successfully? And the answer is yes. Addiction is a treatable disorder, they say. Research on the science of addiction and the treatment of substance use disorders has led to the development of research-based methods that help people to stop using drugs and resume productive lives, also known as being in recovery. And that's good news, that you can be recovered and live a productive life. And just turn inwardly real quick and just say, do I really want to live a productive, overcoming, healthy, recovered life? Well, I'm here to let you know again, and you'll hear this over and over, that recovery happens with or without you. Recovery happens with or without me. Matter of fact, recovery is old. It's antique. So now I may bust some bubbles here, but it's like you're special. Okay, you're special in the eyes of your family. You're special in the eyes of God. Your addiction story is not special. It's old. It's something that's already been happening. It's old as the Sacramento River. Addiction is as old as the Sacramento River. Matter of fact, recovery happens, and it's old also, as old as the Sacramento River. Recovery is happening all the time. And I want to help you enter into recovery. See, once you jump in the stream, you're in the stream. You're flowing.
Right.
You're flowing with the recovery process. See, that's why I say recovery doesn't happen. Recovery happens without you. But it doesn't. Your recovery doesn't happen without you. Right. Recovery itself is already happening. It's already a stream flowing. Right. There's recovery, and there it is. It's flowing. People are in there, and it's going down the road. Here's a stream. If I can just draw a stream. Here's the stream. Stream of recovery. See, it's already flowing. It's going somewhere, it's moving. And here we are, we're out here. And sometimes people just have a reluctance to jump into the stream. EA. See, so we jump into the stream of recovery and go ahead. But here's some people, so they swimming. Just imagine them, they're in, okay, let me put them in here. So they boom, going with the flow.
Right.
Stream of recovery. And this has been going on for years. This stream has already been, people are getting recovered.
Yeah.
People are in recovery, they're in the stream of recovery, getting better and better as they flow with the process that's already been in place.
Right.
It's already been flowing.
Rather than try to paddle.
Here we go. Then we have those that are like this. You know, yeah, and they're
against it.
They're paddling against the stream. The stream going this way.
Right.
So we got those, and they wonder why. This person right here wonders why they got so far. They got in after me. This person jumped in the stream after me, but they're so far in the recovery right now.
Yeah.
Because see, here's what happens. This person jumps in and fights.
Right.
They're going against the stream. They're
a lot of resistance.
Yeah, they a lot of resistance against the stream, and they wonder, well, that person, he came in after me, but he waited. What happened?
Yeah. Really?
And don't even realize they're fighting and resisting the process that's already been in play because they're trying to change things.
Right.
Well, see, the thing is, if you just gave me 4 more sandwiches in residential, see, that's why I didn't make it, because they don't do right over here. See, the thing is, they let other people get high and everything, and they don't stop them. See, the thing is, they're always pointing the finger and looking at what's wrong rather than just flowing with the stream.
Yeah, that's right. That's really a great analogy right there.
Oh yeah, just jump into the stream of recovery and allow it to flow the way it's always been going on for how many? 100 years.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. They're jumping in and trying to change something that's already been going on for all these years, like you're going to make a difference. I'm not going to make a difference in this process.
No, you're not going to change the flow of the stream.
You're not going to change the flow of the stream. This process has been established, going. That's why I say, recovery's always happening, with or without me.
Exactly.
Recovery doesn't need me to continue to flow. Now, I can do one or two things. Either continue to fight and resist, or just
Turn and let go.
Yeah, just, surrender.
Right there. That's
Surrender to the flow of recovery. And then here's what happens. Eventually, you'll be so far down the stream that people say, what happened? What? I mean, you made some changes in your life. What happened? You just say, I just went with the flow of recovery.
right. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I just went with the flow.
Now listen to what I said earlier. I was out at the Sacramento River, and here's what I discovered.
Well, I'm out here at the Sacramento River, and I'm excited actually to be here to describe with you how the Sacramento River, matter of fact, I've done some research, and it's been here for thousands of years. It says millions, but I'm just going to relate it to thousands, because before I was even born, here is the river flowing. And if you can see, it's kind of still for right now, but I wanted to really make a contrast with recovery and how it works. And it's flowing, just imagine it flowing this way. Now, prior to recovery, I used to think people were lying when they said, I got 5 years clean, 10 years clean, 20 years clean. And now that I have 15 years and counting clean, I see that it's real. See, recovery, I'm giving it to you because someone gave it to me. I had to prove it out in my life. Now I'm giving it to you, and you have to prove it out in your life. And if you contrast recovery with the flow of the Sacramento River that's been here for years, right? Recovery's been here for years, and it's been flowing. And people aren't jumping in. They're standing on the sideline like I am. They're standing here without jumping in the flow of recovery. And just imagine you jump in the flow of recovery, and then you begin to just go with the flow. Surrender to the current, right? Surrender to the process. Surrender to the programs, rules, and regulations, and the ways they do things. You'll find yourself way down the river if you just flow with the current. If you just allow it to take you, allow recovery to take you downstream, right, to your destination, to your restoration, to your freedom, to your deliverance, then that's what it takes. It takes for you to just accept and allow what's already been flowing for years to work for you. And that's what I mean by recovery is happening with or without you, is happening without me. All we got to do is jump in. I didn't know that for years. I was always standing on the side, always standing here looking at people getting recovered. They may start coming, or here's what happens. I jump in, right? And I'm going against the current. I'm swimming against the current. This program ain't nothing. If I just had 2 or 3 more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, then this program would be something that's worth me listening to. No. If I just accept the flow, instead of going against the current, here's what happened when I was going against the current. Someone come in after me. And I'm going like this. This program ain't nothing. This, recovery doesn't really happen. Things aren't really what they appear to be. People, this program and the counselors, they don't know what they're talking about. And I'm going against the flow, going against the current. And then someone jumps in after me. They accept. Yeah, everything is going good. These counselors are doing great. The program has, it's not 100% perfect, but at the same time, I see this as an environment that I can make some changes in, and I'm gonna just flow with the current, flow with the program rules, flow with the rules and regulations. I may not accept them all, but guess what? It's taking me somewhere. It's taking me downstream. It's taking me to my destiny. all I gotta do is pay attention. Because here's what happened. When I jumped in and I'm going against the flow, someone jumps in after me, and then there they go. They pass me up. But I came in first, and there they go. Why they that far? Because they start going with the flow of recovery. They start accepting the things they cannot change, changing the things they can. They start learning how to practice new behavior, developing the skills necessary to make better choices and decisions, then playing those skills out, incorporating them into a part of their lifestyle now. And now it becomes who they are rather than what they're trying to do. See, recovery has to become who you are, not what you're trying to do. Because if you're trying to do something, then you ain't gonna give up. See, I told you it didn't work. I tried that. This is some of the things you'll hear. I tried that and it doesn't work. How are you gonna try the river? It works. It's flowing. You jump out and you say it don't work. That don't even make sense. So we know that the river works. So we know that recovery works. See, this is the river of recovery. Just imagine this being the river of your recovery. And you just go with the flow of the river of the recovery, and you'll flow right down into your destiny, folks. So let this be a lesson. Recovery works if you go with the flow of program, rules, regulations. Take advantage of the opportunities that the recovery world has to offer. Listen, take advice from the recommendations. If you go get you an assessment, right, then you follow the recommendations. This is where a lot of people fall off. They go get an assessment. They're told what they need to do, 30 days of programming, 90 days, 1 year. And they say, well, I don't need that. It's too long for me. Well, if you just flow with the recommendation, even though you don't see it, you're operating by faith. You're just accepting it by faith. But if you just go with the flow of the recommendation, guess what? Your life will change. Because see, sometimes my worst thinking got me in the situation. My best thinking will follow the recommendation. See, you've heard that statement, your best thinking got you here. I don't believe it's your best thinking got you here. I believe it's your worst thinking that got you into drug addiction in the first place. And now your best thinking is gonna get you out by following the recommendation of the counselor, following your heart. Just follow your heart. You know what's the next thing to do. Do the next right thing. The next right thing sometimes is hard, but you can do it. Because life is good being out here and getting better. So get your life together and then keep your life together all the days of your life. So often we know how to get our life together, but keeping it together is a whole nother skill set. So this is why this program is here, to help you get your life together and then practice the skills to keep your life together. And you can do it. Until next time.
So isn't that a wonderful thing to know that all you got to do is jump into the flow? All you got to do is accept the process, the procedures, what I call systems and processes. Once the systems and processes are in place, which has been in place for centuries, that's reassuring. There is hope. And so I want you to like this page. I want you to share this page. I want you to subscribe, write some comments in, practice new behaviors. And guess what? When you jump into the river of recovery, your life will never be the same. Until next time, jump in the flow of recovery.